What's up, everybody? The wait is over. It's game time. Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody come out, show support, and watch me fry this fish.
What's up, YouTube? Let's get to it. But before we get to it, man, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. Thank you for liking the video. Check this out, man. Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford, they both have confirmed that the fight will be taking place. Terence Crawford confirmed his with a video and a post, whereas Errol Spence just confirmed his with a post. He posted one of those new shark pictures, but on this particular shark picture is one where he's still at the Terence Crawford door, but he's grabbing his arm. I guess he's getting ready to pull him out or something like that. Then he showed a picture of Terence Crawford's trainer. I don't know why he showed a picture of him. I guess that's him trying to insult him somehow because of how big he is. Because I think him and the trainer had some words back a while back, but who cares? I mean, we're just happy that this fight is going to be made between him and Errol Spence. Between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and they both have confirmed it. Because I know this is for the people who, was saying stuff like, well, I'm not going to really believe it until I see them confirm it. Because, everybody confirm it first. You got ESPN ringside, you got, family members, you got, just different media outlets, different people in the media, different Twitter posts. Just everybody confirming it but those two. And I don't blame y'all. I don't blame the people who didn't want to confirm it until they heard it from them, from the fighters themselves, because there's been a lot of false dates, a lot of false fights that's been happening, and so people just got tired of it, and they was like, man, I'm gonna wait until these guys themselves confirm it, and they finally did. So like you guys saw the first beginning of the video, Crawford letting you know it is going to be on July the 29th. He's telling everybody to come out, and he said, watch him fry this fish. And I believe him. So I'm going to stick to my guns and stick to what I believe in. And I believe Terence Crawford will win this fight. I know there's going to be, I don't think it's going to be dominant on either guys. I don't think it's going to be one-sided. I don't think it's going to be done. I think it's going to be similar to Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, how that fight was highly competitive. Just like this one, I think it's going to be highly competitive. I don't think Errol Spence dominates Crawford, and I don't think Crawford dominates Errol Spence. They are both southpaws, so this is going to be interesting. But the good thing about Terence Crawford is that he actually know how to switch stances, and he do it good when he's fighting. If he have to switch to orthodox, he does. If he have to switch back to southpaw, he does as if it's no problem in doing it. Whereas a lot of fighters actually have a problem with trying to do that. So, they just don't do it because they have a problem with fighting in a different stance than what they used to. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be an interesting fight, man. I know Terence Crawford a little older, but listen, from what I've seen, it seems like Errol Spence power is diminishing, and Terence Crawford power seems like it ain't going nowhere.
Man, sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere.
If you don't believe me, go look at their last 5 knockouts. The last 5 knockouts, whereas the last knockout that Errol Spence had was in 2018. I'm talking about a legitimate knockout. I ain't talking about a knockout that happened with Ugas, whereas they just said that Ugas couldn't see and they stopped the fight. I am not talking about that. I'm talking about where you getting dominated so they stopped the fight. Because he wasn't really getting dominated. He actually hurt Spence in that fight.
Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Go back and look at it. He actually hurt Spence in that fight. So he wasn't really getting dominated, but because his eyes was too swollen and he was, he wasn't able to see, I guess, good according to the doctors, they stopped the fight. But I'm talking about like an actual knockout, or an actual stoppage because you're getting dominated, or just an actual where you actually knock somebody out cold. See, Terence Crawford has done that in his last fights. He's done that in his last fights, whereas Errol Spence's last knockout was in 2018. And like I say, once again, I'm not counting the Ugas TKO because, it was just, they just stopped the fight just because he couldn't see. But that's what I'm going with, man. And that's what I'm going to stick to. But what you guys think? Let me know your comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video. Holla at your boy.